Drove all the way down to Fortville to see this. And I'm sitting on the wrong side of the tracks. I thought they would slow down through Fortville, but they don't. City rail trains going probably to Illinois for CN. They're going to CN, but they're probably going to Illinois. So, never see them again.
So, CSX, you know, stopped. I think they went to emergency. You can see the little conductor right there walking back, you know. Got the pilot.
Hey, I don't know what this guy's doing.
Yeah, but as you can see, the conductor's walking back. We got some boring power as usual.
Sticker unit.
I wish. Yep, there he goes.
Should ask him how he's doing. He's fine, yeah.
Bet. I'm scared. Well, so far for turning around.
I think he has to turn right. That's why he should stop. He's gonna be there for like 10 minutes though. Yeah, anyway.
Okay, we're good. Ready to head east.
Do you like my post on how I put eastbound? I had to change it to westbound. And I did that when I like got to Muncie, so like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Here's the beach boat's coming.
Yeah. Alright. Let's go.
We could totally talk about the police stuff. So you got time?
No, we can.
I don't know where we go for it. You're still chewing on that, man? What the fuck?
Yeah. What did you do?
like we've seen these units before.
What's
Bro,
up? It's your boy T-Bone.
Hey, what's up? It's Cracker Jack.
All right, let's run it back.
All right, I need good vibes. These good.
You trying to be like the cool guy?
Oh, we were recording. Okay, I'm just playing. All right.
Probably that guy. He crossing the motorized wheels. All right, we got to run it back.
What up, cuz? He's talking to his mom. Hey, man, you all Gucci, man. I'm down the street, but, you know, I'll be up in there here soon. You know, got work. All right, bet. Mwah.
You know she's going to call you back.
Oh, no.
All right, so.
All in this together. Okay, anywho.
We get the light adjusted on my jack so it doesn't look so weird. Damn, you know some of that kith? Bought this retail. Alright, so it was Monday.
Was it Monday?
I think it was.
Last week?
No, it was definitely Monday because that's when we were out with Bree. We were trying to catch 1074. And then we saw it again Tuesday night when it was just you and I.
It was definitely Monday. Was it Monday?
Yeah.
Or was it Sunday?
Ooh, I can't remember. I think it was Sunday. Yeah.
It was Sunday.
Yeah, because
night.
It was Sunday
into
night.
Monday because it was like 11:30ish.
Yeah.
So Sunday night, we were out railfanning, you know, trackside like we normally do, outside of a restaurant facility, literally trackside, next to CSX. When your girlfriend calls in the middle of a video.
Yeah, it's gonna get worse because I farted.
All right, so she can wait. But anyway, like I was saying, so we was trackside, and so you know we're watching the train go by, whatever, blah 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 blah. We all know Brett has a light bar. That's how we see the trains during the night, and so it doesn't smell. And so you know the train.
We have to do another take, man. I swear.
Fuck.
All right, run it back.
All right.
No, because you know on the day that it's like 19 degrees outside, I gotta take my jacket off. What are you doing right now? My bad. I need some chapstick. I need some water. There's no water back there.
All right.
So we were trackside at a place called Max. We'd totally been kicked off their property before. Yeah. Owner was nice about it. Yeah. TJ wasn't.
So yeah, that's another story. We was catching 9/11 and we kind of parked somewhere.
I didn't think it was 9/11. Well, I know we were out for 9/11. I think it was the first time we went back. I can't remember.
It was definitely another train after 9/11 or before 9/11.
It was definitely before because we thought it was, and then it was not 9/11. So anyway, we were parked there.
No, it was after 9/11 because I went home.
Let's stay on topic here.
Okay, so different story, but this time, so we was trackside at the same place. Sunday night, CSX was running eastbound, of course. So we all know Brett has a light bar. That's how we see the trains for the night. That's how you guys can see everything too. Oh my god. But anywho, so the train's going by, whatever, and we're by the tracks, but we're not like by the tracks, like where we could get hit, anything like that.
Probably a good,
like, we're
30, 40 feet from there.
We're by the tracks where we could record, but we're not like close to the train had to like go into emergency type of stuff, thinking we're trying to do suicide stuff.
Yeah, like so, in a couple of my previous videos, I think like 6 or 11, I was like within like 5 yards of the tracks. Right. We were a safe distance away.
So train goes by, whatever. We get back in the car. We see a cop pull up, whatever. And I've been thinking on this a little bit because the cop was originally stopped by the train. But I rolled my window down just to like kind of look and see. And then I rolled it back up. And then he just out of the blue pulls up behind us and, you know, gets out. I'm not even looking. I'm asking Brett, is he getting out? And he was like, yeah. He's walking up to me. Yeah. And so, right. And so he pulls out in the window. He's, what you guys doing? We're all like, we're watching the train. Like, why? Because we like to watch trains and all that. And so,
well, he had guessed that we were recording it.
Yeah.
He probably saw my phone because he was sitting right by the truck.
And then he was like, well, the train police called and said that we were, what did he say? Like, we were recording the train, or like we was close to the track, something. He just said the train police called.
He just said the train police had called.
And in my mind, I'm like, the train police. I was like, there's no train police. The train police is like dispatch, or either dispatch or train master or whatever. I mean, the crew can call. The crew can call 911, you know, and say, hey, we went to an emergency because we hit a car, such and such. Why are you calling on us for recording a train? It's not illegal. It's not, we're not doing nothing illegal. We're not doing nothing to hurt or harm ourselves or the train, the crew, nothing. So why are you calling the cops on us? And so he was just like, well, I don't know who called. I guess which line is this? Is CSX? And we're like, yeah, we know what this is. And so I told him, I was like, I work for the railroad. It's not illegal to record trains. Like, if you're on the track and you're either throwing something or doing something to purposely either harm yourself or the crew, then yeah, that's when you.
What was to say, when we were throwing snowballs, that's like,
well, yeah,
it's just water.
Mean, it's water. I mean, it's a frozen.
That ain't gonna do anything.
It's water. You gonna,
but like rocks or trash, like
right, like something that can derail a train or do something to cause like the train to stop and be delayed, all that type of stuff. Yes, but to call because we're recording, and in my mind, I honestly think he just made that up because he saw us there recording, or from the previous time that we was there. So
yeah, because we were there before. The owner had an issue with us because it is private property. So
right.
I mean, he was also like, it kind of looks suspicious with you guys there on private property after hours and stuff. So I mean, that was kind of a concern as well for him. Just like, what were we doing? Make sure we weren't doing anything illegal and stuff like that. But he let us go, and he was just like, you know, don't do it on private property and stuff like that. I mean, the only thing that I thought they could really get us for was private property. Right. But the only thing the crews would possibly be annoyed about would be maybe our distance from the tracks at Perkins.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Because we're close there. The other thing would be the light bar, maybe just blinding the crews. But even then, you know, they already know where they're going. It's not like it's a car or anything. Because usually whenever I have my light bar on and a car goes by, I'm just like, just don't run into the light bar and you'll be good.
Literally, yeah.
So.
And I mean, like, for us, we know it's Brett. Like, Brett's known as light bar guy. So,
or disco ball
guy.
Disco car.
Disco car. So, like, it's not, for us, it's not a problem. Like, you want to see the train? Okay, cool. Like, but CSX, you know, I guess that's different. I don't know much or anything about CSX, but I know for us, we don't care.
Just hit the power button and it'll turn off the music.
Un momento.
So yeah, so now we're gonna give you some tips on how to be safe. First off, don't go near the tracks or stand on the tracks or near the tracks.
Be as far, you don't have to be like
30 feet.
Like,
or
you don't have to be,
that's the safe distance, like 30
you don't
feet.
have to be like standing all the way like on the whole other side of the building to watch the train. Like, you can be 30 to 50, 60 feet, you know.
Minimum of 30 though.
Right, you know.
Be about 10 yards away.
You know, you can still be close enough to see it, but to still be safe enough that you're not harming yourself, you're not putting yourself in danger. You know, also think about it, you know, if the train, like if a train derails or something snaps or flies off the cars, the train, whatever, you know, you want to be safe. You want to be far enough in case anything like that ever happens. Because, I mean, it happens. You might not think it happens, but a lot of things happen, like, every day. You know, you might not see it personally, but it's happening every day. And so...
And usually the railroads will have, like, a buffer zone where they put down the ballast. Don't go in that area when there's a train coming by. I mean, you shouldn't just go in that area to begin with, but especially around places like blind curves. So when we go over to 6th Street, that's a blind curve there behind the bowling alley and another building on the other side. We're always, you know, 30, 50 feet away from the tracks there. We keep our distance so we don't scare any of the train crews, or, you know, if anything happens, then, you know, we're out of harm's way.
That, don't do nothing to physically blind the crew or like get their attention. We see you. Like, we see you regardless. Some crews are nice, some crews are just like foamers, whatever. We're going to just thought that was a train. Anywho. You know, but don't do something physically to get their attention, you know. Like I said, Brett's known, like we're known, like, you know, I'll let the people know, hey, we're gonna be at 6th Street. Hey, if you see the truck with the light bar, that's us. CSX, I don't know anyone, so I can't, you know, give that heads up. But the same crews go back and forth I know of, so they know of the trucks and where we be. But for NS, like we know the crews, or some of the crews. They're just like, okay, cool, you know, they don't care. We don't care. But that doesn't give you the right just to physically go blind them or something and try and get their attention. Do not try and play chicken with the, you know, everyone should know that. Don't try and play chicken with the train. Don't try and beat the train. Don't think, okay, the train's all the way back there, I could beat it, because anything could happen. The train's so powerful that it could drain your battery, honestly. It can drain it. You might think that sounds stupid. It can happen because it's so much energy and so much power. Next thing you know, your truck or anything, you can lose control and you're trying to cross the track and there's an incoming train. Yeah,
especially in the winter.
Especially during the winter.
Dude, you see the gates of those red lights, just stop.
Just stop. Even if there's not gates, even if it's the grade crossing or whatever. Even if it's not a train coming, even if it's a gate malfunction or something, still stop and wait for a little bit, because it could be a quiet zone. We have some quiet zones here in Muncie where we don't blow the horn. We just have to have the bell going, but that don't mean anything. You could probably think, oh, the train's still like 30, 40 feet away. I could probably beat it if I go faster. No, because there's so many blind curves here that we easily just come around the corner going 25. You might think that's not fast. Going 25 miles an hour for a 30, 40,000 pound train, you know, you're going to be dragged. It takes half a mile to a mile to stop. So it's not worth losing your life over like trying to beat a train. It's not. So
one thing I do want to go back on is blinding the crews. I mean, you may think that with the light bar, it's kind of like, you know, hypocritical for us to say, but my light bar is a floodlight bar, or it's a combination, which is a floodlight and I believe a pointer light. So it kind of concentrates on an area, but all the light spreads out as well. So I'm not directly,
he's not directly aiming it. It's not.
I mean, I kind of angle it up depending on, you know, where we are and stuff, but it's never intentionally going to be in the cab. So what he's talking about mainly is like people going out with flashlights and shining them in the cab and stuff like that. Like, that's fucked up. Don't do that.
Like that, because I mean, even in a couple videos you'll see coming out, like especially during the nighttime, like we have some of our conductor friends, you know, who flashes their, like, if we can't see, they'll flash their lights at us, like that's them waving, whatever. Or you'll hear them, if they're engineers, they'll blow, all that type of stuff. That's different. You know, they know, like I said, they know it's us, because they know we're known more for on the NS side than CSX, you know. I mean, we have some friendly engineers and conductors that will blow and wave on CSX, but NS, we're really known for and everything. And so, just stay safe, you know. Don't, if a cop or a law enforcement person comes up to you and, you know, says, hey, I got a call, whatever, from the train police, just know they're there could, you know, be bullshitting you. But B, someone actually did call and say you was either A, too close to the tracks, or there was concern for your safety. And don't like be on private property. Like,
yeah,
you know, even if we do it, it's yes, it's private property, but it's also public, if that makes sense. Like, it's still a public restaurant and facility, but it's also a private, like, someone owns it, so it's their like area and everything, so they have the right to say, even though this is a restaurant, I own it, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Just do it.
Don't throw a fit.
Don't throw a fit, because, you know, yeah, you know, just be like, okay, my bad. Like the other day, I mean, we got asked to leave 6th Street because they're doing construction. We just said, okay.
God was nice about it. Said thank you for letting us know, and we were out of
there.
there.
He was nice. He was like, I don't want to be liable for if you get hurt. He was literally nice about it, saying, we're doing construction. You know, he was pretty much saying he doesn't, like, he would have mind if they weren't doing construction, but like, he just didn't want to be liable if we got hurt, because like there's a lot of debris and everything over there. So we was like, okay, thanks. We came here. We have like so many spots we can go to if something happens. Do we like to go to all of them? No.
Some are better than others.
Right, some are definitely better than others.
And whenever we go up by the mall, it's very hard to get back and catch CSX. Sometimes.
Yeah, and then sometimes we're out near Cowan, you know, that's a good 10, 15 minutes. Yeah. Now, luckily, we're just good enough, we're professionals, you know, we could be all the way out in, like, Cowan, like, deep in Cowan, and come back and make it on time for CSX. Yeah. Because the way our ATCS works, for those who have it, you know what I'm talking about, we can't see the Anderson block for CSX, but we can see when it clears Chesterfield, Delville area. So that gives us 20, 30 minutes almost, you know, to get prepared. Sometimes it's less than that if they're really hauling, or if ATCS is messing up and they're already in town. And but usually we have like 15, 20, sometimes 30, sometimes longer.
It always sucks when it's longer.
Yeah, because it's just like, now you have a whole bunch of trains just piled up one by one, and
then it's fun, because then you just get to go to 6th Street and watch them all pass. Well, we used to be able to do that.
Yeah. But main of the story, you know, just be safe, you know, don't, you know, do anything stupid. Don't purposely try and blind the crew. Don't purposely try to put yourself in danger, or others, or the crew, anything like that. Just stay safe, you know, you can stay distance from the tracks, but still close safely, you know, safe distance. And
if you're pacing a train, go the speed limit.
Be careful.
It's not worth it.
It's not, I mean, like I said, we're professionals, so, but we're still safety about it. We're still safe about it.
We're safe. We go the speed limit. You know, we pay attention to traffic patterns and all that other stuff. Just, if you're going to a new place, try to familiarize yourself with it on maps a little bit. Yeah. But I mean, other than that, just stay safe. If anybody's like, especially if the police come and talk to you and they're like, hey, you know, like, you can't be here, something like that, just like, that's it. Don't argue with them. Don't be like, trains coming, you know, like, they don't give a fuck. Like, it's their property. They want to make sure that you're safe as well as everybody else out there on the train or near the train or anything like that.
Even if it's a heritage unit, if it's a special unit, if it's an engine you've never seen, it'll come back. It might be a while, but I'd rather miss it than getting locked up or
something worse
or something, you know, or losing my life, something, you know. It'll come back. They always come back, you know. I tell people all the time, like, here, I mean, it's rare to catch a heritage unit nowadays, but it'll come back. It'll come back. So, I mean, at least like I said, I'd rather be safe and not locked up or have a ticket or like a record or anything, just over a train, you know, that I'll see again eventually. Especially if those who watches this, and, you know, if you're younger, older, our age, whatever.
Or you just want to get into this.
Or you just want to get into it, and then, you know, if you want to work for the railroad or whatever, you really don't want to have a record, because they do background checks and they'll see, oh, you got a ticket for train watching, and they don't like to really hire, you know, what they like to call foamers, buffers, all that type of stuff. I'm not trying to discourage you, you know, a lot of things have changed since then, but they're going to do a background check, and you can't hide that I got a ticket for watching trains, or a ticket in general for doing something stupid, or for throwing something on a train, derailing, anything, because then they're not going to hire you. Any job won't hire you, you know.
If you can find out that you derailed the train, that's prison time.
Yeah, you're gone. You're done. You're locked up.
Don't put things on the tracks.
Don't put stuff on the tracks. Like, yeah, you might hear, have you ever put coins on the tracks, or have you ever put this on the? Yeah, but I'm not doing it. You might, it might look cool and all, but so many little things could trigger a train to derail or go to emergency or delay. Like, it's not worth it. So y'all just stay safe out there, you know. Don't be stupid, you know. Yeah. We all have our stupid moments, but that's cool. Like we were saying. We all have our stupid moments, but just stay safe out there, you know. Stop, look, and listen.
Be safe, be smart.
Yeah. And remember, eat your vegetables, eat your veggies, get lots of sleep, drink lots of water.
I'd say I'm not putting this in the video, but every time I've said that, I put it in the video since Elkhart. Yeah. There was one part where I didn't, and that's in the vlog with you, me, Jackson, Riley. When do you remember what I'm talking about?
That would have been funny.
I should have saved that video.
That would have been funny though.
That would have been like,
they probably take it down. They would have taken down. They would have been like,
some of them vlog parts are
rated R. They're really rated R.
They really are.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we just want to go over that situation with you guys.
But before we go, I'm gonna sing a song for y'all. You know.
No, I'm gonna get copyrighted.
Man, it's okay. It's an instrumental, man.
Yeah, you're right. These aren't monetized anyway.
They are.
So yeah,
okay.
If you guys made it to the end, thanks for watching. If you haven't, cool.
I'm telling y'all know the song. I'm telling you.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Y'all
know the song. I'm telling you.
All right, so yeah, speaking of safety, this is not it.
Yeah, it's not. Hey, they got the ouch!
Maybe you'll have a Lackawanna trailing 506.
No, it's already on.
Yeah. Yeah. It's already gone. Maybe this will have.
Go back to when Brett's phone won't stay up. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, look, there you go. That's not safety.
Yeah, just ran the gate.
That's not safety.
I'm gonna get a better stand because, you know, I'm them boys. Perfect. Let me practice some of that safety we were talking about. You know what I'm saying? 8114, trailing.
That'd be so hot.
Now it's pretty ironic. We did this whole speech over safety and we're right next to the track. Yeah. Should I put this in the same video too? Love you, G44.
All right, so that'll be today's video. These nuts